What's going on, fight fans? Movie goers, Jedi Sith. I'm your boy Jay Carter, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Temple. Of course, I'm chilling, taking a walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling with my pajama top because it's Saturday. Yeah, enjoying this nice Saturday, man. No doubt. Peace to everybody that's dropping boxing content. Peace to everybody that's doing their thing in the YTBC. Peace to everybody that I do the variety show. Peace to my crew, my peoples. Star Wars Dad, John. Peace to you, my brother. Peace to Mighty Mazuris, Stephanie Janzek, and my man Craig from Reviews for You, man. I hope everything's all right over there. You know, just wanna talk to my man Johnny Boy for a second. You know what I mean? This ain't got nothing to do with no MXBC. This doesn't have anything to do with anybody that you have problems with. This has to do with you, my man. You know, listen, I'm in nature, in natural nature, bro, I'm just a caring dude, right? And once I get to know you, once we get to spilling shit, you know, talking, it's to a point that I'm just like, you know what? Dude's a friend, you know? So, Johnny, what I'm about to say, you may not like, but I told you that if this shit occurred again, I was going to talk to you about it. Now, I'm going to say a couple of things you may not like. You might get apprehensive about it. Make a video, a live. Do what you must. But you know where I'm coming from. And, you know, if you wanna actually say that, you know, you work with everybody else. I'm in my backyard right now, just chilling. It's the crib right there. You know what I'm saying? Across the stream and shit. You know what I'm saying, Johnny? If we be chilling right now, we smoke a blunt, bro. We be walking in my backyard near the creek here, fishing. You know what I'm saying? And I be telling you. So, act like you're with me right now, just chilling in my backyard here in Florida, and we're talking. You know what I'm saying? And we're chilling by the creek. All right? We're fishing. We're fishing. You're over here now. Now, I'll tell you something, Johnny. You're a classic dude, bro. You're a good guy. I can tell that you'd be the one to give a person or people the last dollar in your pocket, shirt off your back, no doubt. But now here's the problem. You're good to people, but you're not good to yourself. You're not good to yourself, Johnny. You see, I understand what's happening with your parents. And of course, friends like myself have them in their prayers. I understand everything you're going through. Now, I may not understand it fully, but I understand some of it. Last time you got on the live, you were all over the fucking place. And I told you while you were sober in front of everybody, I was one of the first guys to ever tell you, Johnny, don't get on this live drunk, inebriated, or anything. Simply because what you're going to do is you're going to give whoever your opposition is a lot of ammo. You stopped for a while. But for some fucking slick reason yesterday, you did it again. And when you went back, it was even worse than any of the other times that you did it. You got on the live. You started crying. You know, and if you don't like what I'm saying, understand. I'm only repeating and showing you what you've done to yourself. Just in case you don't remember. Just in case the live don't come on. Just in case you see Mr. Two Hand Touch's video. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Two Hands Up video, just in case you run into anybody else. I'm not gonna talk about the squad that you got a problem with, because to tell you the truth, you really don't have a problem. I was listening to Mr. Two Hands video, right? He hit one point that's major. You know what that point is? That point is, these are kids, bro. These are kids, and you're supposed to just let that shit go. Every time they troll you, just let them know, I don't want no fucking problems, son. Right? Your mom and your dad, whatever they're going through, I understand. You know, having a sickness is not a good thing. But now you got to understand, your attention should be drawn to them, right? Attention should be drawn to you and your family, and bettering things for yourselves. What I'm saying here, Johnny, is that you got to understand, man. Your personal life, whatever you're going through, fix that shit up, bro. Forget about everything else, bro. Forget about the MXPC. Forget about the super chats. Forget about boxing. Take care of Johnny. Make sure Johnny is okay first. I'm not calling you crazy or nothing. I'm not telling you how to live. But what I am doing is I'm telling you, you're putting a wrinkle in your whole fucking personality, brother. You see, whatever you've done in your past, right? The type of man you used to be, the type of drugs you used to take, you can understand all of that. But now this is supposed to be an adult Johnny, an improved Johnny. I don't care if you live with your mom and dad. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Because from what I see, you do pay your bills. You do help them out. You do. Whether you and your mom have an argument or whatever, that's between y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go as far as saying that you're disrespecting anybody, because we don't know what's going on. You know, she might be the type of mom that just, you're doing something, she'll walk in and just slap you for no reason because she had a bad day. You turn around, what the fuck you doing? And then you'll get into an argument like that. So I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? But what I am going to say is that if it's family problems that you have and it has to do with their health, then maybe you should be spending less time on here and more time with them. If you're going through something that's really fucking you up to cry on a live, right? And then you're saying that it's the MXPC, and maybe it might be them. It just may be them fucking with you. Why do I say that? Maybe they're bringing something out of you where maybe this is where you find your escape from your problems, but then all of a sudden they pull it out, they throw it in your face. It's antagonizing. Henceforth, you get your arguments, you get everything you're going through. I can understand it, bro. I understand. But before Johnny runs to social media, before Johnny comes to social media inebriated, before Johnny comes to social media inebriated looking for escape, Johnny has to understand that his escape was already found before he tried to take YouTube as his escape. Because nobody can ever escape this shit. You can never use this for an escape. You can use it for alleviations, but it's not an escape. You can't live on YouTube. It's not going to keep you away from your problems. I told you a long time ago, Johnny, stop coming on lives drunk. People think that you're doing other drugs because you came out and told everybody your business as to what you used to do and shit like that. Bro, I don't care what Johnny used to do in the past. I care about the Johnny that I met now, which is the Johnny that I know. It is you that's giving ammo and feeding the fuels and flames to your opposition, if that's what you want to call them. But if you really, really take a good look at it, bro, you don't really have any problems with anybody on this internet shit. The problems are really home-based. You got my email. You know we could talk. You should do that. You got other friends too. There were a couple of guys on here yesterday that tried to talk you down and try to tell you, yo, just put it away, go. You know what I'm saying? Last time you were inebriated just like that, and I was the only one that told you, yo, just cut the live off. And what did you do? You cut the live off. So obviously you respect me like I respect you. I'm not judging you. But I am telling you that the way you went about your shit, dog, nobody exposed nobody except yourself. You got to hold accountability to that. You know what I mean? Can't say nothing to the MXPC. Can't say nothing to anybody else who you got beef with. I already told you where I stand with you using that N-word. But at the same time, you also have to respect those that don't like that. Right? Now, it's not the way that they're asking you, because I know you're the type of guy that don't like to be pushed. If you want something asked of you, yo, Johnny, do you mind if I can understand that. These guys ain't stepping to you like that. These guys are telling you, you better stop. And I understand, fuck you, nigga, I ain't saying that. And you're gonna be, because you're like that. But now, Johnny, yo, you got your, know what I'm saying? I understand where you grew up from. I grew up with people that are just like you. They use the N-word. That aren't cultural. You know what I'm saying? That grew up, you know, with the culture. Grew up with you know, with the race. But at the same time, people within that race don't really like what's going on. I, as a grown-up, don't like what's going on, brother. But I'll tell you something right now. When it's a different culture, you gotta try to adapt. So what I mean about you trying to adapt is you got to take a look at the people that are fucking with you, which we know they're not on your level, right? So they're gonna continue to, because they know the type of person Johnny is. They know the type of person that Johnny, the personality, come on YouTube. So what do? They try to come for your crown. Had I not told you this a long time ago, bro, that the reason why motherfuckers come at you is because you have an antagonist. D. Jefferson told you this. But let me help them help you. The style that you have here behind this camera lens here is an antagonistic style, bro. It's a testy style. It's a style that tells motherfuckers who love to troll, tell motherfuckers who think they're tough themselves, motherfuckers that like to just test things, you know, keyboard warriors as well, all types of shapes and forms. You're inviting them unintentionally because you have that antagonistic type of style. What I'm telling you here, Johnny, is maybe you need to take a break from this for a bit and regroup and reevaluate your whole fucking situation, dog. Now, I know what you're going to say, because I had a lot of fucking friends that were tough guys, and you know what I'm saying, grew up in the life that you did. I understand all of that, but they too understood that not looking too good right now, I need to regroup. You need to regroup, Johnny. You need to regroup whether you like it or not. Don't shut your channel down. Don't shut your channel down. But what you need to do is regroup. You need to stay away from the channel for a bit. Let motherfuckers do what they're gonna do. And when Johnny Boy comes back, not saying that it's a new Johnny, not saying that it's a new improved Johnny, but it's a Johnny that's recharged and understands that his personal life is not to be said on here unless it's something happy. Understanding that when you tell motherfuckers what you used to do back in the days and you got away with it back then, you know, shit can come back. I mean, you know, there's certain things that you don't, look, I can understand. You're the type that likes to show the medals when niggas ask you, show me your credentials. You don't really have to do that all the time, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? You're in your late 20s, right? So I can understand that you're growing out of that shell. You know what I mean? I can understand that. I can understand that you're still trying to realize the shit that you've done in your past. I can understand all of that. But now you have to understand this. The time has to come And it has to come quickly for you to grab that understanding and just move on with it. And just say, you know what? Motherfucker call me pussy, motherfucker. You don't have to be so quick. Oh, so come down here. Come, let's fight. That, bro, this is the internet. And I find myself, when I knew this internet shit was fake, when I first invited niggas and I started saying, I'll give you a plane ticket, son, you come down here, coming and going all by myself. They won't come. They're not gonna come. You never, unless you're Paul, whatever the fuck his name is, and his brother and these other guy KSI and all that shit. That's the only way that's gonna happen. And a lot of motherfuckers ain't about it. So my man, I tell you like this, bro. From homie to homie. You getting on here wanting to kill yourself. Allowing dudes that know what they're doing to get to you. Then speaking on the opposite side of that track, saying that they ain't getting to you, there's nothing wrong with you, I'm Johnny this, I'm Johnny that bravado, all that stuff. We dig it. But we've been noticing you don't know when to put it away now. Now it's a defense all around, and that's got to stop, bro. It ain't got to stop because I said so. It ain't got to stop because the MXBC says so. It's got to stop because Johnny needs to be a better person to Johnny. That's why. You ain't got to be a better person for me or the next motherfucker. But as long as you're a better person to yourself and you grab the full understanding of yourself that Johnny that was then is dead and gone, son. You gotta turn over a new leaf. I'm not saying that you've done anything bad to anyone, but you're doing shit to yourself. And since I know you, I'm not a fake dude. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna tell you like I was the first one that told you. And on a live in front of everybody. Johnny, the shit you coming on inebriated like that needs to stop. Don't do it again, bro. And you told me you wasn't gonna do it again. This is why I made this video. You got that Unbiased, you got that Mark. When one is inebriated, one can say stupid things, brother. But you see, luckily these guys are about forgiveness because they know exactly you weren't Johnny yesterday. You were just drunk Johnny. A lot of people are accusing you of doing other drugs and shit like that. To tell you the truth, brother, listen. I only seen a drunk Johnny yesterday. A very drunk, depressed fucking Johnny. And that drunk, depressed Johnny needs to fucking understand that he needs to take care of Johnny. You are not obligated to be on this YouTube shit reporting anything to any of your followers until Johnny is fucking better. That's as real as I can put it without trying to laugh at your problems or ridicule you. You know what I'm saying? You know the things that you've done. People have laid out on the table the things that you have said and done. So instead of fighting that, you should try weighing it out and saying, you know what, let me take heed to what people are saying, even your own followers. And let me trim the fat off of this beef. Because if you are going to cook the beef with anybody, you want to make sure that shit is well done. So, my man Johnny, I wish you luck and peace, my man. And I hope you get better. But, of course, Johnny's going to do what Johnny wants to do. Johnny's his own man. No doubt. I understand all that. But now, don't be upset at anyone or don't blame anyone when you find yourself with your arms crossed on the table. And your head buried in it with tears, playing still in the still of the night. Frankie Valli and all them. Bro, you're rich in Italian culture. We get it. We get that you did your things back in the days. But now, all of that, it's already known. It doesn't have to be used as a defense now. You don't have to show us your medals. You don't have to show the trolls and everyone else that you got problems with any type of fucking valor or anything. You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't real out here, dog. It ain't real out here. We make our call-out videos. We call motherfuckers out. Sometimes we go back and forth. Sometimes we don't. So, I'm just saying, brother. Let it go. Let all that shit go. There's no need for you to get all depressed and crazy and feel like people are ganging up on you and trying to swallow you into this bottomless pit of bullshit because you entertain it, brother. This shit, the trolling, the hate, it comes with the territory, dog. I've been doing this shit for a while. Ask anybody else that's been on here longer than me. Ask people that's been on here as long as I have. Ask people that have been here maybe a year after, 2 years after I got here. You gotta have thick skin for this shit, dog. You gotta be built for this. And you showed us that you're built for it. But now it seems like, and I'm not even gonna say the MXBC, or it seems like people hit a nerve on something, you hear it, and it triggers you to drink, to go off and fucking start, you know what I'm saying, ranting. And if they're getting to you, brother, like I said, maybe you need to rest up. Maybe you need to have your moderators. You have to tell your moderators to block them or something. Maybe you need to have a sit down with Coco or something. I don't know. I mean, like I said, man, it's on you. It's on you. See, I'm not saying I had any problems because they weren't a problem for me. My thing was, if we had a legitimate beef, then me and the MXBC would definitely be still go locking horns. But since it's off of something that I know that can be squashed because somebody, they're following each other. They're following one man because one man made a mistake because he thought I was talking shit about him after he asked to bury the hatchet. He kept on for months with this shit until I finally had him on a calm spot and let everybody know. What happened? We cool now. Maybe there's a misunderstanding with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But if it's going to be, to my understanding, that they don't want to squash it with you or nothing, they want to keep doing what they're doing to you, you're just going to have to accept that. Whenever they're on your lives, you're going to have to ignore them. But that's the thing, you can't. See, I could tell. That's what got you in trouble. That's what got you in whatever the fuck it is that you were in before. And why you so, because you just didn't know how to shut up at certain points. You just didn't know how to let it go at certain points. You just didn't know how to keep walking at certain points. So sometimes you just got to say to yourself, you know what, fuck all this shit. These motherfuckers, they want troll, whatever, troll. So you're going to have to remove, time out, block. That's it. If you're going to continue with this shit, Johnny, not only are you going to give yourself a stroke, it's gonna be all for nothing, and motherfuckers are gonna be laughing at you while you laid out in the hospital stressed out over fucking fabricated internet bullshit, son. You know who the fuck you are. You ain't gotta say it all the time. You ain't gotta tell these motherfuckers, come on down where I'm at. You don't have to do anything like that, because at the same time, now let me show you something about this shit. Something ever happens to them boys, and let's just say 2-3 days later, regardless they live across the water or whatever, something happens, you was the last recording saying I'm gonna do this and do that to you. Let's just say they did find one of them motherfuckers dead, laid in a ditch somewhere, right? I'm not saying that I'm wishing it upon anybody, but let's just say, because you know, shit is crazy these days. They find any of these young men in a fucking ditch somewhere. They can't find fingerprints or nothing, but they can also always trace back Johnny saying, yeah, I go where you at and I fucking blast you. Right, the shit you say. Now, so let's just say it plays out like that. That it was just a coincidence, some fate, that one of them met their fate. And I'm not wishing anything on anybody like that, but I'm just saying. Let's just say it just plays out like that, bro. You would be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So you would have to waste money in order to prove your innocence. Because if you don't have that money, you can't say not guilty. A public defender don't do good jobs, bro. You know this. So maybe the bravado and the anger that you're allowing these motherfuckers to pull out you, maybe you have to finally admit, maybe they do have more control of you than you of yourself. My man, I'm your boy, son. And I'm just letting you know, that's what you call me, your boy, right? This the second time I had to tell you, pull you aside. I don't have your number, though. Everybody else and their fucking mother does. Had you given me your number, this would have been a personal call. I don't have your email. Everybody and their mother does. Had you given me that, I would have set it up. You would have given me your number. We could have chilled. But it ain't nothing bad that I'm saying on here. It's not like I'm kicking you. Because I don't see Johnny down. I don't see Johnny down. You know how I see my boy? I see my boy Johnny going through something. Know what I'm saying? And if you need to talk, motherfucker, I'm here. Otherwise than that, God bless, stay vigilant. And remember, my brother, talk to the man upstairs, dog. Peace, man. Get better, dog.